Hello, Geminis. Hello, Gemini, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Charles. Most of you might know that already. Mystic Charles. For those who are wondering, also, well, if it's your first time here, well, welcome. Greetings and salutations and all that fun stuff. I am your host with the ghosts. And yes, that doll on the side of that picture there is haunted. That's where the ghost part comes in at the moment. But anyway, let's get down to business. We're here for the Gemini love reading for July 2016. And I'm ready. If you're ready, let's get on with it. Alrighty, let's do this. Bam. Okay. Not looking too shabby here. Because what set of people is this? This looks like it is in the already in relationship couples, not married, not necessarily living with each other, but you have some struggles coming up here in July. Some of these struggles, stresses, stressors can be a little difficult, so they're not showing that they're just going to go away. Some things will, little ones will, of course, but it looks like a couple things might drag on through multiple weeks in July. Some guys are wondering about their partners here. Since we're doing the love reading, it looks like you're wondering if this other person cares for you as much as you care for them. And it looks like in July, a lot of you will find that out. And looking 50-50-ish if you go by percentages on, positive and negative outcomes. I think it's leaning a little more to positive outcomes than negative. So that's okay. At least some of your answers will be confirmed in July. Even if you get a negative answer on their feelings towards you, don't take that too terribly hard, because it looks like another portion of you will be able to change that around with your actions. Okay, it doesn't mean go out there and go crazy doing things for this person. Okay, it just shows that what you do can change the person's opinion to a positive. To you might want to give you a try. So that's good. Let's see. People already in a relationship again. It's looking like there might be someone trying to, I don't want to say steal your sweetheart away, but that could be happening for some of you. All right, I'll put it to you straight. That's what it could be like. That's the way it feels. That's the way it's looking, and that person is a negative person. That's what we got here. This person has no concerns except for their own. So, if you know who or what, no, what, I say what kind of person that is. You know what kind of person that is. But just be aware that that could be happening if you're in that. If you have that feeling, be careful. With your surroundings, there is a devil out there trying to get you. A negative thing, a very negative thing. Okay. Married folks. Married folks, it looks like it's gonna be a very good month for you. So it looks good for July there. Let's lay out a few more cards. Now, just looking at that, married folks. And it's also fallen into another group. Boyfriend, girlfriends. It looks like it's going to be a good month for you, too. Alrighty. No, there was just a little more there. That's good. Let's see these new cards. Couples looking for an increase. That's married spiritually or legally. Looks like a financial increase. Looks like men, you have a chance to prove yourself in some way within your relationship. Have you done something that you shouldn't have, and you're trying to make up for it? Well, it looks like July is good to do that. Ladies look like you can be in charge of. I've seen this in several other zodiacs, not just in the love reading. Ladies, it looks like you can be in charge of your environment, I guess, dealing with your romance, alright? And it looks like being in charge, taking the lead, will be very much appreciated in the month of July. Taking the lead can mean several things, but in your relationship, in romance, as well as in a little more specific areas of your love life. But anyway, those of you who are in business, remember that your lack of attention on your mate can hurt. Alright? If you're a workaholic, or in July you're just concentrating so much at work, gosh, try to remember someone out there who cares for you. And if you don't show that someone that you care, they could feel the opposite way, and it can strain the relationship, and the bad stuff could happen. Bad stuff in several ways. But anyway, should we do one more? Let's do one more set. I want to do one more set. Okay? One more spread. Let me be your fortune teller. I should get me one of those little round hats, right? Nah, I'm not like that. I am down to earth. I tell you the way I see it. If you want to go with a private reading with me, well, just remember, I don't beat around the bush. We just get straight to it. Try not to deal on the past unless it has something to do with the present or the future. But I have lots of clients. They have questions in mind. We go private, and we just go straight to the questions. I don't want to say some of the questions. This is the way it is. An extra set. Let's do another set here. Looks good. Some relationships might be stressed, Gemini. Some of you ladies might have some doubts about your relationship with the significant other. That's going across the board. Married, boyfriend, girlfriend, same sex. Showing a little bit of strain there, but some of it is possibly in your mind. Try not to let your thoughts go wild this month in July. That could be a very negative thing. All right. If you're having negative thoughts, no, it's not going to be good for you. Yeah, trust your intuition, of course, but if you have no real evidence, hard evidence on why you should have these negative thoughts, let's try to calm down in that area. Okay, because the end of the month, it's looking real good for you in your relationship. So if you mess something up early, let's not change, you might change this outcome of being really good for you at the end of the month. For the over 18, 21, whatever, ones who really get into their relationship, if you know what I mean, wink wink, it looks like it's a good month in that department. And I gotta wiggle my mouse too. But anyway, yeah. No, I'm looking for fertility in this too, since we got the other thing here. Uh, no, no, no. Yeah, sure. It's a good month for ladies to get pregnant, because if you did it now, what, you'd be in the northern hemisphere, pregnant through the winter months. I hear that's good. I wouldn't know for sure, but But anyway, not looking bad. Special love looks really good, and the month looks good. As in, it's a good month for Gemini. Ladies, try not to let your thoughts run rampant without proof. Okay? And that's probably a little bit of stress that we got here, because, sometimes, a little thought or a little idea, and without talking to someone or seeing for yourself, for sure, the mind plays funny things on you, you know what I mean. Let's see, if you just check on someone's social network and there was something there that you didn't understand, your mind could wander and such. Don't be afraid to ask that person, ask your sweetheart what's up, but, and that looks all good. So anyway, Gemini, July 2016 doesn't look bad. A lot of good things going on. Some negative things. The worst thing was that person who might try to take a certain sweetheart away. But that's a small percentage. But if you know who you are, and you fall into that little category, just be cautious. It's not that your person doesn't care for you and probably love you. It's just that some people are a little gullible when it comes to love. Alright? So, show your sweethearts that you love them, care for them, if you love them, care for them, and you should make it through July, no sweat. Remember to please like the video, leave comments, say hello to me. I like saying that. If you want to say hello, I say hello down there too. And remember, you can subscribe by clicking that little box over there that has the little picture of me on top of it, MysticCharles subscribe. Or you can always click my little fancy dancy sparkly click here to subscribe right up there. And remember, I do private readings if you need something more in depth, just between me and you. You got the questions? I'm ready. You ready? But anyway, have a good July, and we will be back here real soon with more readings, including the morning rush. So thanks, and we'll see you later. Bye.